Hey guys, I'm Dr. Julio Guerrero. I'm your professor for KINE's 3365 Motor Development. This is a course introductory video. I'm going to cover the syllabus very briefly and just kind of go over the Blackboard course shell. So you can have an idea of what's going on, and you can go ahead and get started on your reading assignments and your assignments to be graded. So I've opened up, this is the home page. I'm assuming if you're getting this video, you've gotten to the point where you can open up our course shell. It's listed under Summer 2018 Motor Development. So here's the home page, and I've designated this to be the home page so you can see exactly where you need to be week to week. And you see that the first thing that's listed, I was actually supposed to do it yesterday, was the syllabus and course introduction. I'm doing that now. And then you you really have to start covering chapters 1, 2, and 3 in the textbook, because you have your first exam on the 16th, which is Monday. It'll cover chapters 1, 2, and 3. Now, I understand a lot of you haven't received your textbook, which is fine. As long as you've ordered it by now, you'll be fine. I've provided you with the first 3 chapters. That's all I can do so by law. So I can't give you anything else. So if you haven't received the textbook, then you need to order it and probably put a rush order on it now if you haven't already done so. Okay. You can see on Sunday there's 2 assignments listed, the syllabus assignment and the student video introduction. Now the syllabus assignment is just simply an online quiz. It's a quiz that pertains to the syllabus, which I'll cover the syllabus in a second, and I'll show you where to find your assignments in a second. But you can complete it as many times as you want until you get the grade that you want. So that means you can complete it as many times as you want until you get a perfect score. The student video introduction, it's well, you're going to be introducing yourself to your classmates, but also it's kind of an orientation video on or assignment on some upcoming assignments that I have scheduled for you. You can see, like for example, in week 2, due on Tuesday is your video discussion number 1 assignment. That is a video assignment. I have several video assignments listed for you throughout this course, and that's the way I work my online courses. Some of you have taken online courses with me before, and that's just a way for me to kind of hold you accountable for keeping up with the information, but also it's an opportunity, or at least I'm trying to create an opportunity for you guys to interact with each other. So with video discussion assignments, I group you guys into groups of 3 to 5. And you're just responsible for watching videos posted by your group mates, and then that leads to the second assignment on week 2, where it says on 7/20 you can see the discussion board responses. So you'll record a video of yourself. You'll post it to a designated area, which I'll create for you. Don't worry about it now, but I will create it for you. And in that same area, in the discussion board area, you'll typed responses to your group mates' videos. Okay, I'll discuss this more whenever I cover the syllabus and I get to the assignment portion of the syllabus. But I just want to kind of give you make you aware, or give you a heads up that you have several video assignments listed, and the first one is the student video introduction, and I'll talk about that in a second as well. If you look at week 3, very similar to week 2, but if you look at week 4, you have 2 case study video presentations along with case study commentary. All right, the case study video presentations are again a video presentation. I'll give you a scenario, and you'll be responsible for creating a process in order to achieve a particular goal. I'll discuss that. I'll provide you more with instructions later. But the point is, at this point, is that it'll be a video assignment. Okay, so you have 2 video discussion assignments, 2 case study video assignments, and you can see in week 5 on the 6th of August you have your open chain reaction. Oh, that should be the open kinetic chain video chain reaction. I think I was thinking of chemistry. I'll change that. It'll say open kinetic chain video presentation. So you'll have 5 video assignments, okay? And your video assignments, 2 of your video assignments, the 2 video discussion assignments, will be just like what I'm doing now. I'm just talking to you in the camera. There's no need for slideshow. There's no need. Well, you know, now that I think about it, this program's capturing my screen, so whatever's on my screen is being shown in your video. But for those 2 video discussion assignments, all you need is just your face on the screen. No need for PowerPoint presentations or any other visual aids. But for the case study video presentations and the open kinetic chain video presentation, as I mentioned, that's the open chain reaction. I'll change that. You'll have a PowerPoint presentation accompanied with that, and it'll be shown in the video just like you're watching now with your camera. I mean, with your face in the corner, and then your presentation on the screen. Okay. But nonetheless, this is the schedule for the course. So this isn't going to change. So again, I would get started immediately. This is an accelerated course. We're going to cover 15 to 16 weeks of material in a matter of really 4 weeks. 4 weeks. So make sure you start reading and keeping up your readings and start studying for your exams, because it's going to go by very quickly. Okay. All right, so that's the opening section of the Blackboard show. You can see also at the very top is the syllabus. When you click on it, you'll get this, and this is downloadable. You can print this off and have the hard copy if you want. I provide the electronic version just to make sure that you always have it. You can see that this is motor development. They're KINE 3365. Again, my name is Julio Guerrero. My office is in the Mets building, but I'm hardly ever there during the summer. The best way to get a hold of me is through email. Now, I'm more than willing to meet with you in person if you need to. But I rarely ever get students, even whenever I teach face-to-face, I rarely ever get students to come to my office. So it's almost pointless to have office hours, but it is required, so I do maintain office hours. Since this is an online course, I don't have office hours, but like I said, if you need to meet with me either in person or virtually, we can do something through Blackboard Collaborate, where it's like a Skype for Blackboard. We can sit in front of our computers and really talk face to face to each other, even though it's through the computers. If you need to get a hold of me, we can do that as well. But nonetheless, the best way to get a hold of me is email. You can see my email address is listed there, jgguerrero@olusa.edu. Course description, you can read that. That's straight from the textbook. I'm sorry, from the course catalog. But really, the overview of the course. You'll be learning the development of motor skills, and whenever I talk about motor skills, we're talking about the interaction between really the brain, the nervous system, and the muscles themselves, and how they all interact to create movement. We'll examine first basic movement, basic human movement that's common to everyone. And then we'll start getting into particular movement, that's only particular to people who engage in particular activities. For example, if you're a basketball player, for example, there's certain skills that only basketball players develop. Now, other people can still, do basketball movements, but just not with the fine-tuned coordination that basketball players do. And that goes that's also true for soccer players and baseball players and track athletes and swimmers and tennis players. Whoever, the more you do a particular movement, the more coordinated that movement is. And we'll even look at that whenever we start looking at how we crawl and how we start to developing our walking and our running. The first couple of steps we take, they're not coordinated, they're not smooth. But with practice and coordination and interaction inside the body, we start to develop more smooth and coordinated movements. And that's really the basis of this course. Now, we'll talk a lot about development. We'll talk about how development of the skeletal system, the muscular system, the nervous system, the cardiovascular system, a lot of the systems of the body, how development of those particular systems aid in developing particular movements. This is an online course, so everything is handled through Blackboard. But like I said, if you need to meet with me in person, I can make myself available. All right, you can go over the student learning outcomes. This is really where I want to go to on the second page on means of assessment. You'll have several assignments throughout the summer. A lot of them are video assignments, so again, be prepared to record yourself completing these assignments. Now, most of my video assignments, if not all, are only 3 to 5 minutes in, those are the particular guidelines. These aren't long presentations. My presentations will be long. I mean, I'll provide you with some video lectures or some instructions for, particular assignments. Right now, I'm already at 11 minutes, and I still have, about another 10 to 11 to go. But your assignments will only be 3 to 5 minutes long. Okay, that'll be the requirements. Okay, you will have 4 exams. 3 of those exams will cover particular chapters, and then the final exam will be some sort of cumulative exam. I really haven't haven't thought about how I'm going to create the exam, but I'll prepare you for all 4 exams, so you'll be fine. You'll be prepared, and we'll just go from there. But I just want to make sure that again that you're prepared for your video assignments. If you submit all work on time and you complete the end of course evaluation, then I will give you some extra credit. In terms of the description of all the assignments, you can see that here's the first assignment, the student video introduction, and above that you can see how to complete the video assignments. Again, you need a video camera and a microphone, and I don't care if it's a digital version or something that's connected to your computer. It doesn't matter as long as you have capacity to post videos to the discussion board. Now, the videos that you post can be an actual video that you create, and it becomes a file on your computer. You can upload that file to the discussion board on Blackboard, or you can upload your video to YouTube. And then you can embed the link to the discussion board. Either way, the videos that you create have to be posted to the discussion board. Okay. I'm using Screencast-O-Matic. You can see that here. It's Screencast-O-Matic. It's an online program that records all on-screen activity. It's a free download. I say here it's required, but now I'm starting to realize that students don't always use it, and they're fine. So it's not necessarily required. I probably should change that. And if you want to, with Screencast-O-Matic, you could actually create a video file, or you can save it to YouTube. It does whatever you want it to do. Okay. And if you create a YouTube file, then just simply copy the URL link to that video to the discussion board. But either way, your video will be on the discussion board. Okay, so the first video, and so now that I'm talking about the student video introduction, I've already created the assignment. So if you go back to Blackboard, you can see on the left side I've given you a list of tabs. One of them is assignments, then lecture notes, then video lectures. This video will become will be posted to the video lecture. So every lecture I create, whether it's for a chapter, a unit, or instructions, I'll post to the video lecture. So keep track of my videos via this particular link. For lecture notes, I've given you the first 3 lecture notes as well as the first 3 chapters of the textbook. Okay, so if you haven't gotten your book yet, you can just open up Chapter 1 textbook, and you have the PDF file for Chapter 1. Okay, and then the lecture notes for Chapter 1 are right here, and this is what I'll use for my lecture videos. I don't need to open it. It looks like this. Alright, so whenever I start my video lecture, I'll use this PowerPoint to go through my lectures. Okay. All right. Okay. So then you have the assignments tab, and this is where all your assignments will be found. So you can see that I have two assignments already listed: the student video introductions and the syllabus assignment. So if you click on student video introductions, I have instructions, and then I have a section where you post your videos here. Okay, so the instructions say to, and this is straight from the syllabus, is okay, so you're creating a video, and you're just simply talking to the camera, and you're telling the class your name, your class, whether you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, senior, whatever, your major, your hometown and high school, your career goals and why, and then one interesting personal fact. Okay, you shut that video. That'll be a 1-minute video, if that. Shut that video down. You save it to either YouTube or to your computer, and then you go to the discussion board, which is the link where it says post student introduction videos here. And you can see that Marisa Cardenas has already posted hers. So you just simply create a thread. You type your name. I'm going to put Dr. Guerrero. Oh. Okay, I messed up. Hold on. Let me go back. Alright, so you go to create thread. You go to Dr. Guerrero's my name. So type in your name for your subject. And then there's that icon that I showed you in the instructions, the video icon. Looks like a square with a triangle in it. Click on that, and then you can either post the URL. You can paste the URL to your YouTube video that you've created, or you can browse your computer and you can find the video file. It doesn't matter, but doing it this way, make sure you click insert at the bottom. So click on insert, and doing this will embed the video into the discussion board. And the reason why I want this is because I want to be able to collect all and see everyone's videos. And Marisa did a great job. So you can see that I could watch her video from this discussion board. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and forth to YouTube, and I don't, it just takes up so much time. And right now, with only 10 students, it doesn't seem like a big deal, but be mindful that I'll do this lots of times with 100 students at a time, and it just takes forever. So I really would appreciate if you start embedding your videos into the discussion board. Okay. All right, so that's the student video introduction. The syllabus assignments are listed here. Again, it's a quiz, and you can take it over and over again. It's based on the syllabus, so all you have to do is either download or print the syllabus, and you have all the answers to the syllabus right here. Okay, and that's really it. All right. So tomorrow will be Wednesday. I will post video lecture number 1 for chapter 1. If I have time, I'll go to chapter 2, but by the end of the week, you'll have all 3 video lectures. Not to say that you're going to watch all the video lectures, but I know some students that do, so those students will have access to it. You have access to my lecture notes. Obviously, exams will be open note, open book, so there's no need for a study guide. I will, however, post a time limit on a test to equal 1 hour and 15 minutes, which is about the time that you would have in a face-to-face class. So you will have a time limit on completing exams. Okay. All right. Well, I'm looking forward to this semester. I don't even know how many students I have in this course yet. Let me check. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 students. All right. Well, this will be a fun semester. If you need anything, please let me know, and by email, and I will address you, or respond to you as quickly as I possibly can. All right. You guys have a good summer, and I will talk to you soon.